Is this week going to be called the Irony Week? What's going on, everybody? Mark Conwood with your MHN Horror Fact of the Day. Today continues our segment that I do every once in a while called Serial Killer Facts. It's basically where I give you facts about serial killers. That's all. Today's serial killer fact is on serial killer Ed Kemper. But before I get to that fact, if you could be so awesome to stab that like button, smash that subscribe, and click that little dingy bell to be notified every time we drop amazing content right here on MHN. Now back to the fact. When you click, it's a little lighter, but when you smash, you gotta smash. You know what I'm saying? Ed Kemper was an American serial killer that killed 11 people from 1963 to about 1974. But once again, in a little bit of a historical irony, Ed used to hang out in a bar that was frequented by cops. And not just any cops, the cops that were investigating him. He would socialize with the cops on a regular basis, and hell, they even gave him a nickname, Big Ed. He's a rather tall gentleman. I think he was like 6'4", so he was a pretty big dude, so it was well-earned Big Ed. And in the last piece of irony, the name of the bar was called the Jury Room. Oh, like I said yesterday, history would be hilarious if people didn't die. Eventually, towards the end of his killing spree, Ed actually turned himself into the police. And originally, when he turned himself in and confessed to the murders, the cops that knew him from the jury room thought it was a joke. That's how much Big Ed had them fooled. Later, the cops said that they were completely shocked and they never suspected him in a million years. I mean, that already takes a lot of big balls to be a serial killer and hang out in a bar called Jury Room. Just saying. But even taking it a step further and befriending all the cops that are actually investigating you. That's either really, really stupid or incredibly genius. That's often a very, very, very fine line. And that has been your MHN Horror Facts of the Day, and I have a comments challenge for all of you. For all my serial killer fans out there, what is the ballsiest thing that you ever heard a serial killer doing? Ever. I, of course, will pick the very best answers, and that person will choose a topic for a future episode of MHN Horror Facts of the Day. Thank you so much, and I will see you all tomorrow. That's super creepy, too. I mean, you can be a local in any bar, and you have a dude with a nickname like that, Big Ed or Small Tony or whatever, and then all of a sudden you just find out that dude was a serial killer. Man, wolves in sheep's clothing, huh? Happens every day.